Postal 2, the remake, has hit its Kickstarter funding goal, so it is definitely coming out. So, yeah, this is Informal Gaming news, and we're going to talk about it. Postal 2, the game that was just born from that, like, post 9/11 humor, it's now been funded. It's been funded. The Kickstarter is still going on too, so if you did want to go live and have a look at it, it'll be in the description down below, then you can add money to it. They're just about to hit the goal for console mod support, which is awesome, because you never see that in games where it's actually supported mods. And Postal 2 had a lot of mod support that was going when it was, in its absolute heyday. I think it still has a bit of a mod community as it is right now. For those that don't know, Postal 2 is just a wild game. It's like, it's that South Park-esque kind of humor. I would say it's a little bit dumbed down than what those guys do. It's just all over the shop, really. It's just wild, wacky humor that really just makes fun of everyone. It's been banned in quite a few countries because of how violent it is. You can urinate on people to put out fires. There are suicide bombers. It's pretty much a product of the time. Like, I think there's a Osama bin Laden in a cave somewhere. It is just nuts. Like, it is nuts. And you're pretty much going around day to day, completing like borderline, very basic tasks, like waiting in a line to cash your like bank check. But then just as you finally get to the end of the line after like 10 minutes, the bank gets robbed, so you can't do it, or the bank closes. So that's why it's called Postal 2, because you're meant to go insane. And usually there's like some factions like feminists or something that hates you every single day out of the 7 days, and they try to kill you as well. So yeah, that's a rough breakdown of Postal 2. Those who know. But yeah, it's getting a complete redo. The one things that I've liked in some of the videos that they've released is that they're not... Like, the game wasn't perfect when it came out. Like, it was more of a story and more of satire than it was like a perfect game. So even though it's getting a refresh and a coat of paint and a good bit of polish, they're still leaving some of the I would say, like, bugs are the wrong word, but some of that, like, amateur charm, let's go with that. They're still leaving that, and they're making sure that stays in the game. It's definitely coming out on PC and PlayStation. The Xbox and Nintendo aren't 100% confirmed yet. If you do have PC or PlayStation, you can get a version of the game in the Kickstarter, so it's kind of like a pre-order. Some of them are like, limited edition physical copies. You can get some digital stuff as well. So that's all there. It was kind of a bit refreshing to see that, hey, we don't have 100% green light on Xbox and Nintendo, so we're not going to sell versions of that yet. That doesn't happen in games. That really doesn't. Like, I know Ready or Not didn't have full permission on Xbox, and they were selling pre-orders for it. So it is kind of funny that, the video gaming world and landscape hasn't, is usually just in it for the money as much as they can. In saying that, they have raised a lot of money. I think it's about $100,000 away from getting co-op support, which would be awesome. It would be great to be able to play this game with my brother. He's the other person on this channel. And so if you are interested in Postal 2, the link is down below, and you can kind of pre-order a copy or give them a few dollars. I'll be shocked why people are just giving them money without getting something back. If it's the pre-order side of things, I think this is a good use of a pre-order. I've got a video coming out shortly, probably the next week or two, of like, why does anyone pre-order games anymore? Because it's not like there's a physical store that you can go to where you just need to make sure that they've got a copy for you. So it really makes no sense, and some of the stuff you get is like pretty limited. Like, you don't really get anything for the pre-order. So yeah, but this is a good use of a pre-order here, because it's also to fund the game. But it has met its goals. There's a fair few things that they're going to add on if it keeps sort of going through there. I think there's 2 more levels it needs to get, because it's just about unlock mod support. I think it's like $2,000 away from getting the mod support done. It's co-op, and then it's the Apocalypse Weekend Reimagine, which is their DLC, and it is releasing with the DLC as well. So, and then after that, they're looking to, release what happens the next week, just to disregard pretty much Postal 3, because that was not a good game. I'll argue Postal 4 wasn't that great either. But yeah, this game, it's also, the other thing I will mention just before you do put in money, hopefully that you're still here, is make sure that this game is actually going to come out in your country, or that you suspect it is, because this game is still banned in a lot of countries. It only just got unbanned in Australia like this year. But New Zealand and Germany have it banned. United Arab Emirates because of violence. United Arab Emirates has it banned because it's depiction of Muslims. And the world from like 2002, I think this game came out in 2002 or 2004, was about that. It's a little over 20 years ago. It's very different censorship-wise now. So like countries like Turkey, for instance, I would say that this game will be banned there. It's not at the moment, but I would say a new version would definitely get banned there. I was just in Turkey. This is my first video back from my holiday, by the way. I was just in Turkey, and yeah, there's a lot of censorship there. Like, it's tough to get onto YouTube, and my brother uploaded a few videos, and all of them were banned, so I was unable to watch them. So, and we just make content on video games, so that's... Yeah, and I think there's a lot of countries kind of going that way. Thailand's another one that they're starting to get a lot more censorship. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was a fair few countries that this game wasn't able to launch in. So just probably be careful just pre-ordering it. I wonder if you do get a Kickstarter of like the physical copy, if they just send that in the mail and then you can still have it. That might be the way around it. Oh boy, that's spicy. I don't know how that works. Yeah, I don't know how that works. Anyway, we'll figure that out when it gets there. And again, hopefully there's some stuff on Xbox. I think Xbox is a lot more likely than Nintendo Switch. They're also saying that the PC versions are completely unedited. There might be a few edits in like an Xbox, Nintendo kind of way. Both to be able to, put it on those consoles, and maybe just to, from a censorship standpoint, there might be one or two things taken out or just changed. Hopefully, I doubt there'll be much. They mentioned in an FAQ it wouldn't be much if there was anything sort of altered, just because it loses the theme of the game. So, anyway, that's pretty much the whole video. It's Postal 2. It's getting a redo. But yeah, if you did want to go, because I think if it does get over their current goal, which I think it's like 800,000, is their absolute stretch goal, it would probably be the next one be another week, which would be almost like a brand new Postal game in the same model. And it does look quite spick and span. There's the trailers and things like that for it, just showing you the before and after, and it does look quite schmick. I'm keen for the co-op. Like, that's the thing that would have me giving money to it, but I just can't because I've got an Xbox, and they don't do the pre-orders on that yet. If they did, I would have 100% given them some money. And like I said, usually I don't believe in pre-orders just because what's the point? They're not running out of digital copies of a game. They can just create more of them. But yeah, it's a funny little world that we're in. Anyway, that is the whole video. That is Informal Gaming news for today. I'm back. We're going to be back to daily videos. Bryce kept the channel sort of up and about. But we're back to just completely up and running. I'm jet lagged out of my mind, so if there was a bit of rambling in this video, I do apologize. We got stuck in Turkey for an additional day because we had plane problems, so yeah, which was just fun. Like, heading back into a country that you've left technically, like through borders, takes hours. It takes hours and hours and hours, and then we're meant to get in Friday night. We got in Sunday morning. It's Tuesday afternoon now, so I've not recovered yet. I'm still wanting to go to bed at like 1 in the afternoon, but we'll get through it. This is very much woe is me towards the end of this video, but hey, what is a YouTube channel but a self-serving, whinging white man in their 30s? Anyway, if you did like this video, hit the like button. Otherwise, hit subscribe. For more things about my jet lag, I'm just going to I think we're going to alter the video game news and video game co-op stuff and retro gaming and video game previews and all those things. And just head into the jet lag content that I'm just going to fly around the world and be jet lagged 24/7 and just make videos jet lagged. That's the way I think we're going. Comment down below. Have you ever been jet lagged? No. Comment down below. Are you interested in the game? Did you play it before? Are you just happy with the current version? You can just buy those. The one thing, I will mention this. The game's not going away too. If you just wanted the old version of Postal 2, and you can pick it up, through Steam. Good Old Games as well, I think, has it. You can just buy it on there. You can they're not getting rid of that. There's just going to be the redo, and then there's going to be this as well. So if you are interested, definitely have a look at it. But yeah, anyway, I'm Brenton. This is Redlin Live, and yeah, I'm out of here. I'm going to go. I'm going to edit this up, cut this up, probably play some more games today. I got a cricket thing that I got to do this afternoon as well. So there's a lot happening. I need a haircut too. I've been in Europe for 4 weeks and haven't got a haircut, so I might try alter that situation as well. Anyway, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.